Join me as I dive into the world of Fela Kuti and challenge myself to create an original Afrobeat track inspired by the king himself. Fela Ransome Kuti, the legendary Nigerian musician and activist, revolutionized Afrobeat music and left a lasting legacy that continues to inspire generations of musicians and activists around the world. With his unique blend of jazz, funk, and traditional Yoruba music, Fela created a sound that was both infectious and provocative, using his music as a powerful tool for social commentary and political activism. Growing up in Nigeria in the 1960s and 1970s, Fela faced numerous struggles as he tried to spread his message of social justice and political awareness through his music. The government, intimidated by his popularity and the power of his message, constantly harassed and persecuted him, raiding his nightclub, The Shrine, and imprisoning him on numerous occasions. Despite these challenges, Fela remained defiant, using his music as a form of resistance against the oppressive government. Fela's music was more than just entertainment, it was a call to action, a rallying cry for the oppressed and marginalized. His songs often targeted the government and its corrupt officials, exposing their abuses of power and demanding justice and equality for all Nigerians. With his band, Africa 70, Fela created a sound that was both militant and mesmerizing, blending driving rhythms with soaring horns and socially conscious lyrics. Fela's struggles were not limited to his music, he was also a vocal critic of the government's human rights abuses and its exploitation of Nigeria's natural resources. He was a true revolutionary, using his platform to challenge the status quo and demand change. Despite facing intense persecution, Fela remained committed to his vision of a free and just society, inspiring a generation of Nigerians to demand more from their government. Fela's unique musical style was deeply rooted in his cultural heritage, drawing on traditional Yoruba music and mythology to create a sound that was both deeply African and universally appealing. His music was a fusion of jazz, funk, and Afrobeat, with intricate horn sections, driving percussion, and socially conscious lyrics that spoke to the experiences of Africans across the continent. Songs like Zombie and Colonial Mentality became anthems for the anti-apartheid movement, while Lady in Water No Get Enemy showcased his ability to craft infectious, danceable hooks. Fela's music was not just about entertainment, it was a call to action, a demand for justice and equality in a society torn apart by corruption and oppression. With his music, Fela challenged the status quo, using his platform to expose the abuses of power and to demand change. His influence can be heard in the music of artists from Tony Allen to Auntie Balas, from Femi Kuti to Seun Kuti, and his legacy continues to inspire a new generation of musicians and activists. Fela's pivotal moment came in the late 1970s, when his music gained international recognition, leading to an increased awareness of the issues he was fighting against in Nigeria. With the release of albums like Zombie and Stalemate, Fela's music reached a global audience, inspiring a new wave of Afrobeat enthusiasts and cementing his status as a musical legend. The international recognition of Fela's music was not just a testament to his talent, it was also a reflection of the power of his message. As his music spread across the globe, it inspired a new wave of activists and musicians to take up the cause of social justice and human rights. Fela's music became a rallying cry for the oppressed and marginalized, a call to action that continues to resonate today. Fela's contributions to music and activism are immeasurable. He challenged the status quo, using his platform to demand change and to inspire a new generation of artists and activists. His legacy continues to inspire, from the Afrobeat revival of the 1990s to the contemporary musicians who draw on his influence today. In conclusion, Fela Ransome Kuti's impact on music and activism is still being felt today, inspiring a new generation of artists and movements to take up the cause of social justice and human rights. What do you think about Fela's impact? Share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to check out my next video on another influential musician in history.